It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Just breathe it in. Spring is in full bloom, thankfully not a moment too soon. What better way to celebrate the new season than with its glorious gift to us, from indigenous proteas to striking sunflowers, and then those gorgeous pastels of chrysanthemums. Well, the product developer Alex Learmont is here to tell me actually how to pronounce the names of these flowers, because it is a new season and we can get excited. Woolies seems to raise the roof every single time we do this. And it's ridiculous that I get this excited about flowers and plants, Alex, but I've got green fingers like a lot of South Africans, because we are blessed. We are absolutely blessed. So let's start with the heavy hitters, the cut flowers. And what has got you most excited? Because I'm looking at some major touch points around me here. So let's start with the cuts.
So on the cut flower side, first of all, happy spring for
you
yesterday.
too, my sister.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes.
South African weather just showing up, especially in the Cape.
Oh,
absolutely
man.
Glorious. I think winter is so cold that by the time we get to September, we just want colour in our lives.
For sure, new life.
And new life. And I'm very much on the side that, you know, there are different trends in flowers and different colour trends, but Mother Nature also pushes colour that you just can't ignore.
We'll call that slow flowers.
That's slow flowers. So on the cut flower side, I think the most exciting thing is you start to see all these beautiful oranges come through. Your pincushion. We're in pincushion season, as we can see here. We've got our beautiful Venus protea with little details like blushing brides in it. All your little sort of ericas and such. We've got our wax flowers coming in. And it's really just this riot of warm, sunshiny colours.
And I love the fact when you take something like a marquee flower, like a protea, where it becomes a central piece for a beautiful bunch. Well, maybe I'm going to put you to the test in a moment to create a beautiful bunch to celebrate the new season. But I love the fact that you can focus on a really solid core, and then you can have some fun and let the colours and the light shine.
Sure.
Houseplants are my absolute favourite.
Okay.
And we are not going anywhere before you tell me what those little hybrid what is that even? It's gorgeous. Carl sat around here for about half an hour beforehand.
I'm going to reach over here and grab this. So this is a calceolaria. This is called
calceolaria.
Yes, so it's a little spring seasonal that pops up, and these little flowers, like sort of almost like little balloony mushrooms. It's called a lady's purse.
That is so cute.
So almost mimicking those little purses that the ladies would have carried back in the day. Just too sweet. And these come in a riot of colour, in your oranges, your reds, your yellows.
Leopard print.
Leopard print for the season. Mother Nature showing off.
That is gorgeous. Bring on the fairies and the pixies, I have a feeling. That is beautiful.
Think also, sorry to interrupt you there, I just get so excited, but on the houseplant side, you can see the first sort of colours coming through for early spring are very much your yellows and your purples. So again, just have fun with this riot of colour, you know?
In terms of upkeep, because what I've loved about the plants that I've been gifted, because my family knows, if they're going to buy me anything, buy me a little bonsai, buy me something beautiful, buy me an orchid, because I look after them, because I form an emotional attachment.
Of course.
In terms of the upkeep and looking after these plants, how difficult is it? How easy have you made it? What should we kind of manage our expectations?
So I think with Woolworths, first of all, we've really tried to make it very easy for you. All we want you to do is put it in your house and enjoy it, or gift it and let that person enjoy it. So we always come with a full instructions on each little plant. With our lavender, for instance, this is the lavender in the tin that you can get from us.
I love that.
We also have our little water wick device in here, which is very clever. So you hold that, I'll pull that out. So what happens is you pop your water in the base there. There's a little water wick that will pick up the water, so you don't even need to worry about watering it or your container getting wet or anything like that. We really have taken...
The upcycling of all of these little things is also absolutely beautiful and amazing. I love this. So let's get creative and combine. Can you give us a bit of a roadmap on how to create that? Let's call it the spring celebration bouquet.
Let's call it this. Okay, first of all, so I would pop into Woolies and I would grab this. So these are bunches that I've just put into vases already. So this is a bunch that we call rose and wax. So I absolutely love orange and pink together. Those are my colours. So I'm going to buy this orange and wax, rose and wax. Then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to buy myself a bunch of pin cushions as well, which I can also get in store. So these are also some of the pin cushions that
And
I
there is
bought.
something beautifully South African about that as well.
Absolutely.
I'm all for a beautiful European-esque
beautiful.
kind of bouquet, but I mean, we are heralding in a South African spring, so let that
Completely.
echo.
So now look at that. I'm just going to be popping a few pin cushions into this bouquet. Are they going to behave themselves? Yes, they are.
It's all right, the more flower petals we can spread across our studio floor, the better
Just
for
the
today.
beautiful.
I'll take it.
So I'm not even going to use the whole bunch. So I'm probably going to maybe even gift this bunch to my mum. Then I'm going to just put, 4 or 5 pin cushions in there. And then I'm going to cut those down and then I'm going to keep them for myself on my desk. Because
Yes.
I also need just a little bit of spring for myself.
And it's quite dramatic as well. I like that. It's like a talking point kind of a
Absolutely.
flower, so don't
Then I'm
shy
going
away.
to take 1 or 2 of these little freesias that are in here. Are they also going to slip out and behave for me? There we go. Oops, I'm going to ask you to pull off that little bit of stem.
Can I pull the whole thing?
That's perfect, yeah. And then I'm just going to pop little bits of freesia into that bouquet as well. So you can already see if one starts working freesias in. Isn't that just amazing?
It's busy, but it still sets
Exactly.
as one very kind of succinct idea. I love
And I
that.
take another one there. Oh, they get a bit knotted. There we go, one more. So I'm not going to put all of them in, but really what you just would want to
Pops
do
of spring.
is just dot them around in there. And suddenly you've taken this base bouquet, the rose and wax, you've put in the pin cushions, you've put a few freesias.
Do you know what it feels like? You
And how
walked outside
beautiful.
your mountain cottage and you just walked
You've
down the
picked your
field like
bounty.
Heidi and strolled
Exactly.
and picked flowers as you went.
Exactly,
Absolutely
exactly,
gorgeous. Alex, you're a
exactly.
genius. And I mean that. You guys, your team, what you guys are able to do as we head into season is mind-blowing.
Thank you.
And I know how hard you work to find that balance. So thank you so much. I look forward to having all of you in my house pretty soon.
we
Well, of
go.
course, you guys can tackle the new season in style and with a new fresh energy. You can head in-store, online, fresh cut flowers, homey houseplants at Woolies, and that's across the board. Go and experience them firsthand in store, but you can also check them online or using their amazing app. Bottom line, spring has sprung. Bring the flowers out. Gorgeous.